some more editing programs because I'm doing this on iMovie right now. And I've never worked with iMovie before, so it's been a fun learning curve. But like I said, I went to college for broadcasting, so all I worked with was Final Cut Pro. I never, it's, I feel like it's sounding so fancy, but with our labs, like our free labs as a student that I could use, like we had all the nice programs. So those were what I pretty much learned everything on, and this is fine. Everything's fine. It's not that big of a deal, but it could. I know some things that could be better, but hey, works for now. Going to an escape room. I have that planned with a couple coworkers of mine, so really excited. I'm really excited for that. I'm hoping if it's still open, we're going to try and do the seance room. So we'll see how that goes. San Francisco CorgiCon, already talked about that. I would like to try cupping therapy. Never tried that before. I hear it's wonderful. I've just heard fantastic things about it. So my lower back hurts all the time. I've never had acupuncture done. I feel like I probably should have put acupuncture on here before cupping therapy, but right now I just have the cupping therapy. Maybe if they have anything, maybe I can try and get some acupuncture done too. But yeah, I just would love to see how my lower back feels after that. My hair, as you can tell, looks pretty straight right now, but I have natural curly hair, and I've never been a fan of it. People will tell me how much they love it, and it hurts my heart to think about how much I hate it. But I just personally don't like it, Sorry. So I would like to get it thermally straightened, which I know is actually a terrible process. I debated a lot about actually putting this on my list, but you know what? I'm hoping if I do the big treatment, get it done for the, what they claim is the permanent one, which is really expensive, of course. Then, hopefully that will help versus me having to straighten my hair every day and, not liking my hair, I don't straighten it that often, and I used to all the time, but I'm trying, and it feels so kind of like, I don't know if redundant is the right word, but that's all I can think of right now. To have going blonde and getting thermal hair straightening on here when I want my hair to be healthy. I damaged my hair so much. I actually cut everything off. I shaved everything off July 2017. I'm totally brain farting right now because 2018? July 2018. I don't know why I was thinking 2017. It was definitely 2018 because it was before I moved out here, which was in 2018. Shaved everything off because it was just so fried and unhealthy, and excuse me. Ever since I shaved it off, I'd been telling myself that I wasn't going to do anything to my hair until I turned 30 because I wanted to see how long it would grow being healthy, and it's kind of one reason why I keep flipping my head because I can just see it moving, and it just entertains me. So, we'll see how I'm thinking, especially because it's such an expensive process, I'm really hoping to get the Olaplex treatment to go along with it, which I know is just going to be more money. But I know from the research I've done, it's going to help keep the healthiness a lot if I add that on. So it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. So I don't have that one planned until the very end. I would love to get it done as soon as I could because that would just be awesome. It would help my self-esteem a lot. But I mean, I say that so dramatically. Like, it's not that big of a deal, really. I've grown to, accept it. But, it's just one of those things where even if it's not that big of a deal, like, you have something that you're just like, if I could, yes, please. Having straight hair is definitely one of those things that, yes, please. Hold crow pose for 30 seconds. I love yoga. I love it so much, but I don't know why I'm still so bad at it. I try. And, when I first started yoga, of course, I was in the mindset of, yes, like, let's get into these poses. And, thankfully, I've grown to learn that it's not a competition. It's just doing your best. Literally, it's doing your best as you can in that moment. And there are a lot of poses that I've gotten so much better at. I need to pay off my credit cards. I don't have that much debt. I feel kind of embarrassed having this on here. But you know what? It's one of those things to just motivate me more to get my stupid credit cards paid off. I only even have credit cards because I moved various times. And I, needed something in that moment to help me move. And that was the credit card debt that I'm into now. So we're going to nix all that this year. Finish Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts. I love video games. Don't get me wrong. But I'm terrible at video games. I really, really am. And I finished the very first Kingdom Hearts, and I got like halfway through the second one. But the third one just came out last year, and with the re-release of that, I was able to get the bundle pack that had the re-release of the first two games and all the other ones. I'm not worrying about the other ones. I'm just worrying about Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3. Mostly because I really want to go to San Francisco. So I also need to get a new passport. I have literally no idea what happened to mine. This one's mostly just a reminder that I need to get on it and get another passport. I already know I'll be getting that at the end of this month, so that'll be cool. Freelance Foley work, that'd be super awesome to get into. I really do enjoy editing, and this is also one reason why I was super interested in doing a YouTube video series, whatever. Voiceover reel. I have what some people say of a unique voice. I like to do weird, random things like that. I say all this and then I just brain fart everything that I had kind of thought about for this one in particular, which, I did so well on all these other ones, ad-libbing them, and now I'm just kind of on a voiceover reel. So I'm sure I used to do forensics in high school, which, of course, I was one of those people when I first heard forensics, thinking all CSI, but nope, I was in prose reading, I did poetry reading, I did dramatic reading. Did I do dramatic reading? I think I did one dramatic reading once. But a lot of humorous interpretation. I almost went to state, I think. Then anxiety is a weird thing, and I don't really know when I started getting it, but definitely around the time when I could have done better in forensics, I think, was when I started noticing that sometimes I just had attacks. Good old life. But anyways, so, I'd love to If I could find one of my old pieces, that would be super cool. But honestly, that was high school, and I don't like to think about high school for multiple reasons. I'm sure there are a lot of people like that, especially number one being the fact that I'm almost 30. So I can't really tell you what pieces I did for my forensics team in high school, but if I could remember any of them. I know I did. I attempted to do where the wild things are. It was just really hard to do. Like, I did good, but it just that 10-minute time limit, like, that you had to meet, and where the wild things are was not a very long book, so it worked better in my head than for the competition, not competitor. It worked for the competitors because obviously I didn't make the 10-minute limit, so the competitors liked it. So hey, and now here we are at Make a YouTube Video. So a little round of applause right there. And of course, go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I thought I was going to go a couple years ago with someone, and it didn't work. You know what? I'm going with my best friend now. Her birthday is literally a month after mine, and thankfully she is accepting enough to go on this trip, around my birthday, so that, so she can get Hawaii crossed off her list, and then hopefully maybe I'll have a little time by then to maybe go down and visit her and have a day on her birthday doing the last thing on her list. So that's the list. I am very, very, very thankful that you decided to stick this video out and stay here with me and listen to me just kind of ramble on and on about my bucket list. But it's one of the, like I said, I've never done one of these before. This is a fun new experiment for me. It's only going to go up from here, I promise. Pinky promise. So, it's going to happen. My attempt to, like I said, I'm going to try my hardest. Which, at least when I say that, it usually happens. Just kind of toot my own horn there a little bit. What can I say? Anyways. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Like, subscribe, go to my website, check out my blog, like, reblog that, share, keep up with my journey. It's going to be a fun time. I'm very excited. I'm very glad anyone has watched this video at all, even if you just kind of skip through it, because I could understand why. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful new year. There was a reason why I waited to post this on January 1st. So, just ready to kick 2020's ass. And I hope you are too. And I hope if this inspires you in any way, then badass. And stick around. It'll be fun. Thanks.